it's Allie. Today I'm going to talk about time management, which is a brand new topic for me because I have never been an expert on scheduling or being a good person on sticking to a program or a schedule or whatnot. So I want to share a little bit about what has been helping me this past week, and it's only taken me 4 years to get to this point. So anyways, Jordan and I'm going to talk about our marriage a little bit, and it's funny because it's all about communication. And the ironic thing is that Jordan and I teach engaged couples on how to communicate, and here we were, the experts, and we weren't communicating between each other fully. So I just want to explain a little bit. So anyways, as you know, my husband he's the one who goes out and works for our family, and I decided a few years back that I wanted to do something else other than be a mom. While I was being completely fulfilled, I talked about this last week, I just felt like I wanted to do something else. So anyways, insert my photography business and then also Beachbody. And this all started, this wall between Jordan and I, and when I started photography. And at first I thought he was trying to control me and didn't want me to do something that made me happy, which was at the time photography. I thought that, him telling me, hey, like you're not keeping up with the housework, the laundry's not done, you forgot to pack Vincent's lunch, and just his book bag, his shoes, wear his shoes. Like, these are things I used to always do and be on top of. So I thought that he was kind of belittling me and didn't want me to succeed in a way, but that was all in my mind, you guys. So he wasn't doing that at all. That's just what I was perceiving because we weren't communicating openly about it. So anyways, I am the person who wants to get back to people right away. The second somebody emails me, I try to get back to them like within 5 seconds or within 10 minutes, as quickly as I can. And here's the problem with that. While you might email me, say right now, and I go to email you back, who am I ignoring? I'm ignoring my kids and my husband and my housework and stuff like that. And so I was getting sucked in to being the best I could at Beachbody and photography and relaying back to my customers as quickly as possible because I want to show you guys that you're important to me. But at the same time, I wasn't balancing it good with my family and showing my family that they were important to me. So that's where this wall was coming from. But I couldn't see that because I didn't want to see that. I wanted to be right. And so anyways, sorry child. Anyways, this past week when I was gone on vacation, I wrote Jordan an email and, explained everything. And in turn, we found out a system that I had to figure out for myself. Somebody, people tell me all the time, make a list, do this, do that. I've made a million lists. I've done a million things to try to be organized and nothing worked. So I found this system and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm 4 days in and things are flowing so much better. Me and Jordan's communication is so much better. I see what he meant, that I wasn't present and I really wasn't a lot, and just having the system is amazing. So it doesn't matter if you are a working mom or work from home or whatnot, maybe getting on a system might help you because for years we butted heads and that's not cool. So anyways, I am using, I'll show you guys it. It looks a little anal, and I am so not an anal person about organization, so this is totally outside the box for me, you guys, but if I can do it, you can do it. So anyways, I use Google Calendar, and what I am doing, which is huge for me, is I decided that I couldn't fit everything into my day the way I was, which was a train wreck. I was doing, like, if I wanted to do a blog post, I would stop whatever I was doing and I'd go to the blog post, and then I'd totally forget about what I was doing, hence leaving messes all over the house and nothing was getting done. So anyways, now I'm waking up this week I haven't done a workout because I'm doing a refresh, but I'm waking up at 6:45, which is huge for me. I'm usually not up till 8. So I'm taking that extra hour. So the second I wake up, I've actually been leaving my phone downstairs, which I will explain more. But I am waking up at 6:45 and I lay there for a couple minutes, and then I want to do I know my emails are coming up at 7 o'clock. So from 7 to 8, I have emails set up. So that means that anybody who emailed me the night before or yesterday that I didn't get to, I have an hour without my kids bothering me to answer people. Oh my, I can't even explain how amazing this was this whole week. So I know going to bed that if anybody's messaging me, it's no biggie, because the second I wake up in the morning, I'm going to go downstairs and respond. So anyways, I do that in the morning, and then I'm up. I'm already up. I'm ready to go. I've already had like a coffee, and I get the kids ready for school. And this week I made breakfast, and that's not at all like me, you guys. That is like Betty Homemaker all the way. And I made them breakfast, so I feel pretty proud about that. But then I get them ready for school, and then I have an alarm. And the cool thing about this is it syncs up with my phone and my Gmail account. So it emails me 20 or 30 minutes before I'm supposed to start something. So I'll be sitting there doing my emails, and an alert will come up and it'll say, get the boys ready. So then I know in my head I have 20 minutes to finish up what I'm doing and get the boys ready. And then it'll go off again at the exact time, and then I close my computer and go do whatever I'm supposed to do. So anyways, within that, I just do a lot of work stuff in the morning, and then at 9 o'clock I do laundry. And I just have 15 minutes set aside to go downstairs and throw something in the laundry or throw it in the dryer, and then I'm done. I'm done. And then hopefully, you guys, fingers crossed, we are up to date on laundry, which never happens. I usually have like 20 loads of laundry. It's kind of embarrassing. So right now there's nothing on the laundry table. Okay, so then after that, I just hang out with the boys for a little bit, and then at 10 o'clock, I was skipping my Shakeology, and I wasn't getting to it until later in the day, so I have an alarm going off telling me to eat breakfast and do my Shakeology. And then really I don't have much going on. I have a little bit of free time, and then around 12, is that 12? I have like, it'll tell me to go upstairs and do bedrooms and bathrooms, and each day is different. Like one day is bedrooms and bathrooms, the next is toy room, then the dining room, kitchen. So each day I'm targeting a different area in the house. So it's been awesome. And then I have a specific time set aside for Jude. After I take Vincent and Luke to school, me and Jude have an hour, which, you know, just the chaos of my day, I'm gonna be honest. Jude got lost in the rat race, and having 4 kids, it's hard to juggle them all. So Sam's down for a nap at that time, and then it's just me and Jude, and I'm spending some one-on-one time with him. And sadly, I wasn't doing that because it's hard. 4 kids, it's hard. So we are getting our time in, and then I check back in at 2 o'clock, 2 to 3. The boys are still at school, and I have time to email again. And then I set aside a little bit of time for blogging and YouTube videos on Tuesday and Thursday. And look, I am totally on time right now with this video. It's like freaking rocket science. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. And then I have it like at 7:15, we start prayers and do all that stuff. So I have an alarm going off to make sure we're on time. And then at 9 o'clock, it tells me to take my phone downstairs and plug it in. And I can't tell you guys how much better I'm sleeping because I'm getting so much accomplished. And I fall asleep by 10 p.m. I know you might think I'm a grandma, but I was staying awake so late watching Netflix and stuff, and I gotta cut that a little bit. I'll carve some time out on the weekends for Netflix, but that's like how I'm doing my Monday through Fridays, and then the weekends are a little bit more laid back. The only thing I have on schedule is some emails. But the cool thing is, if you work from home or you find a hard time juggling it, is like, let's say I get an email at 11 a.m. And usually the old Allie would message you back, regardless of if I was cleaning or doing something. I would stop what I was doing and message. And now I just look at it, I think in my head, and then I say, oh, I am going to email back at 2 p.m. when I have a whole entire hour set aside for this. So I'm still getting back to people, but I'm still getting my stuff done. So I'm so much more productive. And it's like that whole saying, work smarter, not harder. I was working harder and I wasn't even succeeding at being a mom and a wife, and you know, my business might have been succeeding, but how much better would my business be if for the past year I was on my game and actually organized? So I'm so excited to have a schedule and a system, and I'm hoping it continues to work. Jordan is being so much more supportive, and I see what he means, and I can't believe how much time I was wasting with my crappy schedule. Well, I didn't even have a schedule. I was just wasting so much time, you guys, and I was really taking away from my family. And you know, sometimes you might think your husband's being a little over dramatic, but you gotta sometimes just stop. And you know, me and him being away from each other while I was gone was a big eye-opener for me, and I could really take his words to heart and really internalize them and think of something that's gonna make it better. You're not always gonna see eye to eye, and you don't need to battle everything out. You sometimes are at fault as much as they are. So that's just a little marriage tidbit, and I don't know, you know, if you have issues with that too and time management, But this has been a lifesaver this week. So I'm so excited to carry on, and this video is long, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.